Politics, huh? Seriously, I can't think of a single person who likes politics. But hey, there's probably someone out there. To that someone, I give you my salute. Anyways, this is French class, so naturally we'll be talking about the politics of France. France's politics revolves around a semi-presidential system, meaning that a president works alongside a prime minister, whom the president appoints himself. The political system consists of an executive, legislative, and judicial branches. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about, so here to help me out is the famous inventor of politics, Mr. John Politics himself. Mr. John Politics, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, that's not an issue at all. Thank you for having me. Anyway, I'm here to explain the politics of France.
As having a semi-presidential system, there's both a president and a prime minister. The elected president gets to choose the prime minister. The prime minister rules over the French parliament. Things does get complicated whenever an opposing party takes control of the parliament, as he will need to show reflection towards the majority of them. That situation would be referred to as a cohabitation. Because of recent changes to term years, this has been less common in recent years.
Fun fact, I invented politics back in 1992 because my parents wouldn't let me sleep past 9 p.m. I developed a system that would override the rules to be the greatest regret of my life.
The legislative branch makes up the Parliament of France, which consists of two houses, the National Assembly and the Senate. The Parliament meet up for one 9-month session each year, with the President being able to call for another one should the situation call for it. Members of the Parliament enjoy parliamentary immunity. The National Assembly acts as the principal legislative body, and each of the 577 deputies are voted for in every election. The Senate's legislative powers are limited, with most of it being for legislation. However, it has been referred to as an anomaly in recent years due to certain misrepresentations in its members.
Fun fact, this would be society without politics.
The judicial stream of courts adjudicates civil and criminal cases. Judges are government employees but are granted special statutory protection from the executive. The prosecutors, on the other hand, take orders from the Minister of Justice. This has led to suspicion of corruption and have become very frequent topics for debates. Trial by jury is available for severe criminal cases, and a full court is made up of a 3-judge panel and 9 jurors, and 11 jurors during retrial.
Fun fact, I've been symbolized with a hateful demeanor due to my contributions to the concept of politics.
France uses a civil law system, meaning that law only arises from written statutes. Judges cannot make law, they can only interpret it. Many fundamental principles of French law were laid in the Napoleonic codes. Basic principles of the rule of law were laid in the Napoleonic Code, such as laws can only address the future and not the past, and to be applicable, laws must have unofficially been published. In agreement with the principles of the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, the general rule is that of freedom and law should only prohibit actions that are detrimental to the society. France does not recognize religious law, nor does it recognize religious beliefs as a motivation for the enactment of prohibitions. As a consequence, France has long had neither blasphemy laws nor sodomy laws. There's so much that can be talked about politics of France, but if I were to do that, I'd be here talking for little hours, and definitely wouldn't like that. So that's it for our talk about politics of France. Again, thank you Mr. John Politics for having us.
No, thank you for allowing me to start this talk. They found it. Oh no, they found it.